Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans.
Thank you.
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
Not because I didn't like white women. I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not gonna act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends. And that's the truth of the matter, so I stayed away from that.
Shannon Sharpe, once a hero on the field and a king behind the mic, now faces a $50 million disaster. And the worst part? It didn't come out of nowhere. This storm was building. And no one, not even Shannon, saw it coming. He started with nothing, grew up poor, got tough, trained hard, then made it to the top of the NFL. But Shannon didn't stop there. He became a major voice in sports media. He was loved, shared, memed, and respected. Until it all started to slip. Now he's in the middle of a legal nightmare. Private talks are now public. Texts that were once flirty are now evidence.
When Cat dropped, it's like, all of a sudden he gay now.
That nigga called me trying to do an interview.
And everywhere you look, his name is in trouble. This isn't just about what happened. It's about how it happened and why it should have never been a surprise. Her name is Gabriella Zuniga, a model, a social media star, a woman who says Shannon Sharpe assaulted her. She's asking for $50 million. It's not just a case. It feels like a movie. She's got screenshots, audio clips, and a story that just keeps growing darker. One call leaked online. In it, Shannon says, "If you say that word one more time, I'm going to choke the beep out of you when I see you."
You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be, don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that word one more time, I'm going to choke the out of you when I see you.
That line went viral instantly. The internet lit up. Some people believed her, others defended Shannon. But everyone had something to say. Only one thing was clear: we didn't know the whole truth. And the more that came out, the messier it got. Shannon didn't stay quiet. He fired back, saying the whole thing was a setup, a trick, a lie. He pointed fingers at her lawyer, Tony Busby. That name might sound familiar. He's the same guy who went after Deshaun Watson and even Jay-Z. Shannon said, "They want to make me look like the stereotype, but I won't let them destroy my name." Then he posted his proof. Messages from Gabriella, photos, screenshots. He thought it would show the truth, that they were both part of it.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z.
That it was a real messy relationship, not a crime. But the messages made people ask even more questions. One text said, "You have to pay $25,000 for each cheek." Another said, "Put that baby gravy in me, then marry me." Shannon said it was all part of a fantasy game, but the internet didn't agree. They saw a trap and said Shannon walked straight into it. Before this, Gabriella was barely known, but once her name hit the headlines, everything changed. People searched for her. They found her OnlyFans, her videos, her photos, her past. In just days, she became famous. Her follower count exploded. Clips of her were shared everywhere.
Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
Was this her plan all along? Did she create this mess on purpose? Or did Shannon make his own bed? Because if you look close, there were signs, red flags, warnings. But when you're used to winning, it's easy to ignore danger. Here's where things really turn. Reports say Shannon tried to offer her $10 million, just to end it all quietly. But Gabriella said no. Let's think about that. Why would someone turn down $10 million? Because maybe money wasn't the goal. Maybe she wanted something bigger: attention, exposure, fame, and she got it. Sometimes in today's world, going viral is more valuable than cash.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown.
We have a new public response, a new disturbing piece of audio, and new graphic text messages.
And Gabriella, she played the system like a pro. Then, people online started digging. They pulled up old clips of Shannon. Clips that used to be funny, bold, powerful, but now they hit differently. On Club Shay Shay, he once said, "Date your wage. They could take you down in 2 weekends." That line stuck, because now it looked like a warning. Or worse, a clue he ignored. The jokes that made us laugh, now they made people cringe. And the memes, they were brutal. They turned on him fast. More messages leaked, more screenshots, more chaos. Gabriella said, "I cried when you left because I begged you to wear protection and you didn't." No means no. But then there were other texts. "I want to be abused. Tie me up." So which is it? Was she being serious? Was it part of a fantasy? Was there consent or confusion? Nobody could agree. And in a world where viral stories move fast, confusion spreads even faster. And when you can't tell what's real or fake, everyone loses. Then the big bomb dropped.
It's a lie. The bitch is lying. Okay? The bitch is lying.
This is a shakedown.
This is Shannon Sharpe of Club Shay Shay. I know y'all have heard the news. Everybody's disappointed in me. But I just want to let everybody know Club Shay Shay ain't going nowhere.
Shannon stepped away from ESPN, right in the middle of the NFL playoffs, right during his prime. He put out a serious note. This was a consensual relationship. I'm stepping back to support my family and deal with this situation. He didn't say it was forever, but he knew the damage was already done. Because once your name is tied to something like this, even if you're innocent, the stain doesn't wash off easy. This story isn't just about Gabriella, it's about control and the illusion of safety. Shannon thought he was running his life. He had the fame, the fans, the money, the platform. But what he didn't have was caution.
Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so.
What he didn't expect was that one woman, one moment, one message could start a fire he couldn't put out. Gabriella didn't need to lie. She didn't need to fake anything. She just had to let him believe he was untouchable. And once he believed that, she didn't have to push. Just wait. Shannon's name is in every headline. But Gabriella, she's winning the internet. She got the clicks, the followers, the audience. She went from unknown to everywhere, fast. And even the hate, even the people calling her names, they still clicked. They still watched. And that means she still got paid. This is how fame works now. You don't need respect.
People know you're trying to get money. They know you're trying to get to the top. You're trying to get somewhere, and people are trying to stop you from there. They say when you get to another level, here comes the devil. That's what they say.
You just need attention. And Gabriella turned controversy into cash. This isn't just about one man or one mistake. This is about how dangerous fame can be, how fast it turns, how private choices become public proof, and how a fantasy can destroy a reputation. Was Shannon Sharpe set up, or did he ignore the signs? Either way, he's paying the price. And that price isn't just $50 million. It's his brand, his voice, his legacy. This is what happens when power meets carelessness. This is what happens when no one says no, until it's too late. What do you think? Is Shannon Sharpe a victim of a well-planned trap, or did he get too comfortable at the top? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's hear your take. Because this isn't just a celebrity meltdown. It's a mirror into how fast things can go wrong, and how fame in the end might be the most dangerous game of all.